football, baby.
Anyway,
old.
that's old as shit. Yeah. Anyway, let's run this shit. Welcome back, everybody, to the Ketchup podcast, where every week I catch up with my closest friends. Join me this week. We have Bo, the cookie eater. Is that a cookie? Bo, the cookie eater, Henniger, and Joel, plagiarism, Hupfless. How you guys doing?
Dude, I always forget. Why do you call me plagiarism?
Because that was a weird, we were trying to find like a WWE wrestling name for you. And then we were thinking of
Junior year term paper?
What's up?
Are you talking about the junior year term paper?
No. This was like one of our first episodes. We were talking about Stone Cold Joel Hupfless, but we were like, that's probably like plagiarism. But you thought I was just going to call you Joel Plagiarism Hupfless. So I call you that every
So
time.
you do now.
Yeah. Just to
Not
piss
bad.
you off and confuse you. We got Mango. We got our mascot Mango here on set. How are we doing? That's kind of a cool framing, Joel. I kind of dig it.
Oh, my steering wheel's locked.
It's fine. Leave it. I dig it.
Well, it's not centered up, though, and it's bugging me. Remember I said I was...
OCD? So, Bo, right before this started, that's a good sound for the podcast. Constant buzzing and beeping. Love to hear it. Right before this started, Bo, I was showing Joel my very practical but non-aesthetic ways of setting up my apartment. And I think before we hop into anything, I'll show them to you too, just so you're not left out. I have a tiny IKEA desk, and it's so fucking small that what I've done to have more workspace is I've lifted out the drawers so that I can fucking like use that as a notepad or like a place to put my notebook to work on. I just want to show you my desk real quick, and I need your initial thoughts. Oh, this is the wrong thing, right?
No, it's the desk.
Oh, you see the desk? I see the fucking curtains, but okay. If you see the desk, cool. There it is. There's a desk. What do you think about this shit? I just pulled it back up. This is like where the drawers come out, and this is where I gotta get a sick mix of rhythm tracks, keyboard, and guitars and vocals by Sunday. Anyway, this is like how I fucking curb my setup. There's my breakfast. There's my shit that I just ripped out of my backpack to throw a microphone into. Do you have any comments? Do you have anything to roast me about this setup, or is it just practical and do you appreciate it?
I don't appreciate it, but
Go ahead.
It's very messy and nice handwriting, by the way. Very nice handwriting.
Thank you. It's perfect.
And why do you, bro?
Go ahead.
You're so like stuck in working that you fucking have like you just left your breakfast there, bro.
Yeah, I was eating it with Joel.
Put it in the sink, guy.
I was eating it with Joel while he was here.
Why do you have 5 different fucking drinks on your table?
I know the water bottles make... Oh, that makes me upset.
Look,
You have like 5...
guys. Well, I can't defend the water. I agree with you on the water. But this is a winter edition Arctic Berry Red Bull. Don't fucking roast me for this. This is my energy for the day. This is how I'm getting through this shit. I can't defend the breakfast. It is kind of disgusting, just laying out on my desk. I'll throw that away before I head to the studio later. The other thing I wanted to show you, Bo, was when I moved in here, the apartment complex promised me some blackout curtains. And I've lived here for a year now. And so out of principle, I have yet to buy my own blackout curtains. So let me pull something up real quick.
Why don't you talk to the apartments to get your own blackout? Like, you say, hey, you promised me.
No, I have like 4 times, and they're always like, yeah, we'll get right back on it. Never have. So, hey, check this shit out. These are my curtains for the time being. This is how I'm getting by. 2 quilts and a blanket.
Seth, what the fuck?
And the winter coat.
I know winter coat. I forgot to mention that. You see this fucking this duct tape over here? Extra
Yeah.
light likes to get out there, so I've duct taped up an entire winter coat just in that little corner, just so it like that light doesn't come out.
Hey, God forbid you just tape the quilt to the wall.
No, I tried that and the quilt always fell off. You can see up top where I tried that in the corner because the corner kept slipping.
You
But
nail it.
you can't nail in a fucking apartment.
You can't hang up pictures.
No, are you kidding me?
You can't hang up pictures in an apartment.
If you get some weird like
Where are you in college?
I am in college and I'm in an apartment.
Dorm?
Can you hang a shit up in a dorm?
No. That's what I was saying.
You're insane. In other news, just to get this all out at the top of the show, guys, gentlemen, we've greenlit the mullet. The mullet is a go.
Oh, I'm definitely doing the mullet.
It's a go for me too, baby boy. I do this thing where I always make my Bitmoji be what I want to look like in the future. So I've constructed my Bitmoji, and I want your guys' thoughts on it. Mullet, I think I'm also bringing the beard back out.
Good.
Good. Okay.
You don't have to let it get too long. But I like you better with the beard.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I like it like not long, but like I'm sitting pretty good at this like contained medium long look.
Yes, I would agree.
Beautiful. Good to know. Bo's a pussy and just shaved his shit off.
Yeah.
And we're a little disappointed.
Bo is no longer Hispanic.
No. Okay, so like I trimmed it up, right? And then it didn't look good, so I was like, fuck it.
The good thing about facial hair is it grows back.
Yep.
I just grabbed my fucking razor and shaved it off.
How did you trim it?
Fucking scissors.
Why would you do that? Dumbass.
I don't know. I watched the YouTube video, bro. You weren't telling me anything on how to trim it because you told me to trim it.
Oh, you easily. The way I've been doing it, minus this month, it's a little unruly this month. The way I've been doing it is literally I just get like a 1/2 inch buzzer and just like all around trim it to one length, and it looks pretty fucking solid.
Bro, Joel, I shit you not, bro. I asked this guy, I was like, how do I trim my mustache? Because it was like hitting my lips and shit. So I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna ask Seth. He's been doing this shit for a while. He's like, if you want it to grow, don't trim it.
Exactly.
And I was like, what are you talking about?
Especially for November, you insane man. You haven't even got through November yet. You got to go through.
And then he just wouldn't tell me how to trim it. Like, he wouldn't.
Look, I think you're being. Go ahead.
Mine gets in my mouth like right there, and that's typically when I've been shaving it. Like once it started getting in my mouth, I'll shave it off. But now I have my electric trimmer, so I'll be able to go up and just hit it with the trimmer and get it out of my lips at least, so it can still grow. But my stepbrother, he's got a full. I don't know if you've seen pictures of Colton recently.
His mustache is insane.
It's huge. It's long. Like, dude, it grows out like freaking whiskers.
I've seen.
I mean, like cat whiskers.
His Twitter profile picture looks so fucking good. Have you, Bo? I'm gonna pull up Twitter real quick, and pull up his profile. Bo, have you seen him recently?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess it's weird to show the audience just some random dude, right?
Not some random dude. He's my brother.
Cool. What's his fucking name? Why am I blanking on his name?
Colton.
Why am I also blanking on his last name?
Heinen.
We'll censor that. Don't worry, buddy. Oh shit! No, he's changed his fucking. God damn it! He's changed his profile.
He changed it.
Yeah. He's like on a beach somewhere.
Which one was it? Was it where he was holding up a Bud Light or something?
I think so. Let's see here. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to share the screen now, but fucking. Oh well.
Well, I'll see if I can. Can you see me if I'm off of the?
No, I can't see you right now, but that's okay.
Let me see.
We'll find it, or not. but he does have a killer like that. How old is he?
1 year old.
He's 21.
He's old. 1 year older than me, I think. Well, he's turning 22 here in soon, probably.
Probably. But no, he's looking good. He's got some funny tweets too. I don't know if you like keep up with him.
he does.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking solid. I never really knew him much growing up or like hanging out with you.
He went to Wetmore for like a couple months.
Just
His 6th grade year.
Yeah,
yeah, I remember him being here for a while. So good enough, cool enough. Bo, what were you doing shitting in Sabetha an hour ago? Go ahead.
I was with that girl that I told you about.
Oh shit, son. Are feelings developing? Are we about to be all hooked up? Uh-oh. Are we about to be a crew full of like love and happiness and joy 365 days out of the year?
I don't know, man. If Joel keeps on sending those singing videos to the group chat,
yeah, man. You like
Francesca, watch out. You feel me?
no.
Yeah, because I really put myself out there.
Oh, he does. He sends like guitar videos, but it's obvious that like we're not supposed to pay attention to the guitar. We're supposed to pay attention to his flexing bicep, hovering over the guitar strings, plucking away, and his like muscly throat every time he sings out like a lyric. It's just like veins bulging and popping out. I start edging every time I get a video from him. I'm like,
I feel like he's trying to flirt with.
I think he is. He's sending us beautiful songs just in the group chat. I don't know what to do with him. I don't know what he wants from us.
Bad thing is he's starting to make me like country.
Don't look into him any more than just music.
Okay, that's all
Bro,
it is.
That's all I want you to do.
What's up, Bo? You're cutting out. Say again.
He's starting to make me like country music.
I mean, he makes it good. Like you're a good singer, Joel. Like, and I know you're gonna bitch about that, but you are a good singer, and there's nothing like no argument there, no contest. I'm gonna turn off my AC because it's unprofessional to have it on right now. But before I go do that, what if I'm silent?
Maybe a humming.
Yeah,
but it's not. Whatever.
Before I go do that, I do just want to know, Joel, that what is the purpose of music without feeling emotions behind it? That's the beauty of art sometimes. And if the emotion that Bo and I are feeling when you send us music is that we want to like dribble out a little bit of jizz, why are you stopping us from that? Joel hates being on this fucking show.
Yeah. I can't even come up with a smart aleck or mark.
What's up? Are you talking shit?
I can't even come up with a smart aleck remark.
I've noticed that not for you, but for me. Since hitting college, I'm not as sharp as I used to be.
Dude, I'm past my prime.
We can get back into it.
In high school, I was like a G.I. Joe. But now I'm an average Joel. And life just hits you.
It does. Bo, where do you think you're at in life? Do you think you're on an upswing?
I'm getting there.
You're getting there.
I think we all are.
For sure.
To some degree.
It's different. We're like in the adolescent puberty phase of like getting into a good life that we're all happy with. It's awkward. It's weird. But like
you don't really know what's going on every bit of the time.
Random parts of our body just gets hard. Like my specifically my middle finger just like locks up sometimes, and I don't see the joke was about an erection, but I threw it off by talking about a different body part. Anyway,
I like that.
Yeah. No, it's different than where we were. It's definitely different than where I was, because I was like I was coasting through high school, and I thought, I don't know, I was a funny motherfucker back then, I thought, and I
Yeah.
think people appreciated my humor, and I just kind of felt like I was on top of the world. Uh-oh, is that the Florida dad joke of the week of the day moment? I still don't know what the fuck this segment is called.
What a dad joke on this day in history.
There you go.
All right.
Joel, take it away. Dead air.
Yeah. Let's...
He's like,
Shut up. Okay. Florida man says wind blew cocaine into his car. Fort Pierce, Florida. That darn wind is always causing trouble, especially for Florida man. A man pulled over by police in Fort Pierce last month claimed a cocaine residue found inside a Budweiser can, along with a crack pipe, was blown in there by the wind. Police noticed Joseph Zach, 37, appeared to be trying to discard an item when he was stopped for failing to deposit a stop sign. When the cops asked him about the white residue inside the can, which eventually tested positive for crack cocaine, he told them the police or the wind must have placed it there. He was arrested and jailed.
The
audacity of that man.
That's ballsy. That's ballsy. Yeah. Have you guys seen the Hunter Biden crack pipe foot job video?
No, not that one. I've heard about it.
It exists out there. There's a video out there of Hunter Biden smoking crack while getting a foot job, and it is comedy gold. It is a beautiful video to watch. Do you know who that is, Bo? That's one of Joe's sons.
Well, I figured, yeah. But like, it's a video of him getting a footy.
He's getting a footy while he's and then out of nowhere, it's like it came out of his fucking belly button. He pulls out a crack pipe and starts like smoking crack in the middle of a foot job. And he's like praising this motherfucker. Like this chick is like, I've never done this before, I swear. But he's like, no, you've clearly done this before. You're like good at what you're doing. It's just it's a weird experience to sit through.
I feel like a footy is a weird experience to sit through.
I would probably agree. I would agree.
I feel like everything about this is a weird experience.
This is the beautiful country we live in.
Awkward. That makes me feel very awkward as a person.
Job. Joel,
okay.
What situation? Feet do. Yeah, they're not great.
They're like hands on the bottom.
What situation, Joel, do you find yourself most likely to be smoking crack?
What?
Do you have any like compromising situation that you would find yourself like if you were about to get a foot job? Do you feel inclined to whip out the crack pipe?
I don't feel inclined. I don't know that. Like I don't ever see myself even thinking about doing drugs.
Good improv. Next story.
Especially crack.
Do you do coke?
I thought you snorted it.
Crack.
Well, there's crack.
I didn't know you smoke crack. See, dude, I don't.
You don't even know drugs.
I'm green, bro. I don't.
You smoke crack and you snort coke, but they're the same thing. Like I think different. Kind of like you can do edibles or smoke marijuana. There's like different ways you can like absorb the cocaine leaf.
I have no idea.
Cool.
There's not very much that I'm around, so
man. LA.
Crack cocaine.
Yeehaw.
Crack cocaine.
All right. On this morning. Wait, no. Let me go back. I gotta make sure I'm doing the right one here.
Cool.
I don't want to say the wrong joke.
Cool.
On this day in history.
Damn, son. Bo, I don't know.
Read one thing.
No, definitely not. Cutting out.
Joel, give us a second. Check.
Hello.
Okay. Redo that whole fucking bit.
Hey, try that shit again, bro.
Okay, what? I gotta go back now because I had to exit out and I lost my spot.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a friend of mine went bald years ago. but he still carries around his old comb. I guess he just couldn't part with it.
I see. Like a comb over.
Yeah. That was all right. That was all right when
Couldn't
I
part
like
with
that.
it.
That
I
wasn't
didn't
bad.
have to explain it to you.
No. It definitely took like half a second, but I got there.
But this morning I sneezed on my toast and I couldn't believe it's not butter.
Do you usually have butter on your toes? I do.
Yeah.
Bo, do you? I bathe in butter, actually. I have a little
What?
butter bath every morning. Just soak up the oils. It's
Either
real good for
either
your
you
skin.
don't understand the joke or
It's
I don't understand
snot
the joke you're
butter.
making.
It's snot butter.
There's a butter brand that like they say I can't believe it's not butter.
No, I understand.
I'm so confused. Let's just go to this day in history.
I can't believe it's snot butter.
All right.
Motorized
Stop, Bo.
in
It's a knee
1904
It's a
on
knee
this day in
slap.
history, motorized omnibuses replaced horse-drawn cars in Paris.
That's pretty cool. What year?
1904.
Oh, damn.
Which
Motorized.
that was
That's early, I feel like.
1904. Yeah.
Cars didn't hit the U.S. till the 20s. Is that right? Ford in the 20s?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Jean de Roget and the Marquis d'Arlande made the first free flight ascent in a balloon to over 500 feet, also in Paris. But guess the year of this, in a balloon.
And a balloon in
1869.
1874.
1783.
Holy shit.
I was close.
Shut the
That's
fuck.
pretty insane.
That's a long time ago.
I was
Yeah.
pretty close. Yeah.
That's an impressive time for a balloon. That's kind of ballsy. They were kind of rock stars for their time. Now we think that hot air balloon guys are kind of just fucking nerdy and like, what's the point of this? You got your little spectacles on so you don't
Tell
get
me if
bird
you
shit?
saw a hot air balloon, you'd want to ride in it.
I'd want to ride in it, but I'd like once. Like I feel like the people who regularly operate hot air balloons are definitely like geeks. Little like wind geeks, little air geeks.
No, I want to ride in that hot air balloon just to say I did it.
Yeah, once. You don't want to do it like 80
What about
times.
Do they still have those fucking, what are they called? You know, the big ass balloons that they used in the fucking wars?
Blimps?
No, that they used in the wars.
Hot air balloons that they used in the wars?
No, I like the big motherfucker. Fuck.
They didn't use blimps in wars? What was that one that
the Hindenburg?
Yeah, the Hindenburg.
Like May 6th. No, was May 7th, 1936?
You know
or
the
May
date
6th,
for that?
1937. Let me look it up.
Yeah, it's those things. Yeah, it's a blimp.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, May 6th, 1937.
Blimps still exist. I've seen a few floating around LA.
But they're not
it's a
filled with
Zeppelin.
hydrogen.
Oh.
That's what it's called. It's a Zeppelin
Oh, okay. Yes, the Zeppelin.
that they used in the wars. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were German, weren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Do they have guns on the Zeppelins, or how do they use a Zeppelin?
I think it's just for transportation.
I see. Seems impractical.
I don't think they were very good. But
It was
for the time they were good, but yeah.
Probably intimidating more than anything.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Joe, was that everything?
Everything worth noting. It was kind of a boring day.
No, that was a good set. We got some good commentary on it. Bo, what the fuck are you doing with your face?
I don't know, bro.
Bo, if nothing else, listeners on Spotify and Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Deezer, whatever the fuck. If nothing else, to watch the YouTube version, there's always Bo, and every 2 seconds he's doing some weird visual gag bullshit. So if you want to tune in for that alone, I'd say it's worth it. If not, I think it's actually more beneficial if you just stay on Spotify and listen there. But you have your options.
Hey, where are the viewers from like last week? We got to talk about them.
Germany.
Shout out.
Oh, you want me to pull it? Fuck, let me check. I don't know if I
Is
can.
that hard to do?
It's not hard to do. It's a little. It'll take a second.
Basically.
I don't know. I haven't been checking in on that shit.
I like knowing where.
What are we
I don't know,
averaging, bro?
I think it's
what are we
cool.
averaging?
Probably something that will depress you guys.
10s.
20. I want 20.
We might have a
That's
20
10.
in us.
I want a 20 average.
Let's see here. I kind of doubt it's that high.
35 average.
Yeah, let's aim for 35. That's a good.
I think I'd be pretty good with 20.
I mean, I would be happy with 20, but let's see here.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I like to set my standards small.
Yeah, and build up.
Then
That's not bad.
If they exceed, you know what I'm saying, I'm happy. But if they don't exceed,
then I'm happier.
See,
Okay.
I feel like I'd be happy with my low expectation.
Whatever, Bill.
So we have 158 downloads over the course of 9 episodes. What's that math?
158.
Or do we have
Over
10
9?
episodes up?
Damn, we don't even have 20, bro.
No, I'm sure we don't.
That's tough.
Let's see here. Where's my calculator at? Calc.
Can you not do that math?
No, fuck no. 158 divided by. Now we have 10. I think the 10th episode went up 7 hours ago.
10, so 16.
Yeah, 16, 15.
Give or take, less than the 15.8. Yes.
So let's aim. Yeah, let's aim for 20. 20 ain't bad. We're not far off.
20
though.
20's good. Yeah.
20.
Yeah,
Then we aim for 20.
yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah,
far
now you guys are on my boat. See, they all come crawling back.
Fair
That's
enough.
what happened.
Locations over the last episode.
Yeah.
I might have to go
say
last.
6.
I might-
6.
The last episode went up 7 hours ago, so there's nothing on it. Let's go to the last 5 episodes.
1.
Last 5 episodes, we've been getting. Damn,
10.
we're still going strong in Germany. We got United States, Germany, France, Russia, Poland. That's a new one, I feel like. The UK and the Philippines. That's another new one. So shout out
Filipinos.
Shout out to you guys. Thanks for listening in. Thanks for checking us out. Do you want to know the cities over the last 5 episodes?
Are there any in Hanoi?
Hanoi.
I don't know if that's Vietnam or if that's the Philippines, but I know it's the capital of one of them.
I think it's Vietnam.
Vietnam. Oh, Manila. Manila is the Philippines.
Manila or Hanoi. Let's see here.
Hanoi is Vietnam.
Does not look like it.
Dang.
What about Berlin?
Berlin, let me check. Berlin. Nope.
Frankfurt.
Yeah, we got Frankfurt. That's like our second most viewed place.
Hamburg.
They love us.
Yeah, they love us there. I think we might have Hamburg.
They love us gosh, bro. They love us in fucking Germany.
Maybe not Hamburg. Well, yeah, we're all German boys. They can tell just by looking at us. I wonder if there is something to that. Like they can tell our German mannerisms from our ancestry, and they're more like drawn to us. That's
like, nah, bro. They look at us and they're like, "Yup, these guys are German as fuck."
Yep, these guys gas Jews. But no, last 5 episodes. Let's do a city check and shout out to you guys who are in these cities checking us out. Shitties in these shitties. We got Frankfurt am Main. I'm gonna assume that's just Frankfurt in Hesse. I just assume that's Germany. Clichy, Aya de France. I'm probably pronouncing all that wrong. Yo, we got Lake Stevens, Washington. And oh my God, Santa Clarita is showing up. My boys up in my podcast, or excuse me, my girlfriend's friends.
Shout out my dogs, bro.
Shout out my homies.
Was it? But they're on the West Coast. We gotta do.
I'm not doing that.
How do you? That just looked like a weird like monster hand. All right. Well. Not endorsed by the Ketchup podcast or Black Metal Productions. Hate to break it to you.
Or Menards.
Or Menards. Yeah, that's a good little shout out, little name check. Some cuties out there in the cities or the towns. We love you all.
Or villages.
Or villages. I don't know how other countries work.
Or
Wait,
communist countries.
wait, villages are still a thing?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, they're.
Doesn't Francesca live in a village? Or am I crazy?
She calls them a village. It's like a town.
I see.
What's a village look like?
Village is like a small community.
Should I look up?
Was Goth a village?
Huh.
Goth, I feel like would be a village if it was overseas. They would call it a village. I bet.
Yeah.
Let me
Definitely,
Google.
actually.
Yeah, I live in a village.
Well, that's like everybody when I went over there, they asked what village I lived in instead of what town.
Mm.
So I don't know if it's just a generic term that they use.
What country do you think has really cool villages?
Oh, I'd probably go like Scotland.
Scottish villages?
I feel like Germany got some
Or
tight villages.
Swedish.
Oh, they have fishing villages in Scotland. Let's see here. Oh, yo, this is kind of fucking cool.
Switzerland, I feel like would be cool. That was really pretty going through the Alps.
Check this shit out. These are cute little villages, but this is still different than I would expect a village to look like.
Look up Switzerland villages.
Swiss village. Let's just do Switzerland. Switzerland.
Yo,
There were just a whole bunch of like little cottages in the Alps.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they were so beautiful.
That's
yo,
cool.
Germany looks so gas, bro.
German villages?
Yeah, bro, Germany looks fucking
Oh
gas.
my god, this is beautiful. I don't know why when I think of Germany, I just think of darkness and depression. This is
And
beautiful.
like black soot.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why that's what I think. Probably because of World War II. And that's like we just think of fighting in the fucking trenches and shit like that. But this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I need to go to Germany. Shout out you guys.
Bro, I'm
Yeah.
trying to go to Germany, bro. Okay. I want to learn
Before
German
or after Australia?
after.
See if Australia.
Definitely after. Australia will be the first country that I visit outside of the US. Promise.
Oh shit, son. Oh, is this Austria? That's Austria. Fuck.
I was gonna say I don't remember them having like big lakes and mountains in Australia. Maybe they do. I don't know.
Did you go to Australia?
No. I mean, like
Yo, Australian
walked, like,
villages look
outback
fucking
cities.
Yo,
depressing.
I fuck with towns like this. I love like a good this looks like a desert town. Desert
Yo,
towns
Australian
are so cool.
Australian villages look depressing. Why is it just sand?
No, that's so fucking cool to me. Let me see if I can find fucking Mojave Desert trailer parks.
I got 5 minutes, by the way.
Cool. Sounds
I
good.
got it.
It's not really a trailer park. Mojave Desert Housing. If the drive between LA and Vegas, there's so many just little like trailers out in the middle of nowhere in the desert, and it looks kind of fucking cool. Like I wouldn't mind living out there in the middle of nowhere, like shit like this, just like one of these fuckers on the middle of nowhere. It's
It would
kind
get
of
cold at night, but I feel like that
in the
would be
Mojave Desert. Excuse me.
at night. Yeah.
Maybe
do
in the
they have?
winter.
What do they have to absorb the heat? Deserts get down to like 40 degrees. Look up average nighttime temperature in the desert.
I'll do the Mojave.
Because the sand doesn't hold heat.
Let's go back to all.
Desert temperatures fall to an average of about 25 degrees Fahrenheit.
Holy shit, in the Mojave?
In a desert, dude.
Mojave desert average temperature at night. At night, desert temperatures fall to an average of negative 3.9 degrees Celsius.
God damn, and I was driving through like 125 degree weather. That's such a fluctuation. That's insane.
Telling you, bro, they don't hold heat.
Fuck.
I watch my National Geographics.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What have you guys ever seen like weird off the beaten path places that you wouldn't mind living? Because that's mine. I wouldn't mind living in a trailer in the middle of the desert. I think that would kind of fucking hit. I think that would be cool. I think I could be a desert guy.
I think I'd die.
I think I would be more of like a timber. Like I see a thing of woods, and I'm like, oh, I want to live in the woods.
Like some cabin in the woods.
Yeah, but like I mean, I want to build it. Obviously, I don't know if for sure. I think it would be cool to have a modern house inside the woods, but I want to board it with mirrors, like two-way mirror or whatever they call it, where you can see through the back. So when you look at it, it just looks like the woods around you. Like you won't be able to tell there's a house
Oh shit, there. That's kind of cool.
I think that'd be cool. Or just build. I don't want to build a log cabin. I'd want something small and comfortable.
So speaking of modern housing, would it be cool to have a mansion in the middle of a desert?
Oh no.
No, you don't think so?
I think it would be.
I think it could be cool. Like this beautiful, like white.
I like mansions in general.
I wouldn't want one in the middle of a desert, but I think that would be better than a small house in the middle of the desert.
If I could hire a housekeeper, I think I would. That's like the only way I would be able to have a mansion.
And a greenskeeper or something, like where you'd have water and whatnot too.
Yeah, maybe. Because there's just, I feel like a mansion is too much for like a normal family because that's so much to fucking clean and like maintain. I'd need to hire people to maintain the place.
Facts.
Yeah.
Why does shit just get dirty?
I don't know, bro.
It doesn't make sense.
It sucks.
It does suck. Bo, do you have anything? Any weird places you wouldn't mind living? Anything that you're attracted to?
I like the cold, bro.
You like the cold? I hate the cold.
I'm talking about like Antarctica type shit. Well, like not Antarctica, but like Alaska. I live in like Alaska.
Alaska's not that bad. Like we have cousins that live there, and they live in Sitka, and because the water is moving around them a lot, like their average temperatures are between like 30 and 60 degrees year round.
Oh damn, not bad.
I mean, they get snow, but it's not unbearable.
I feel
like
we
all have like really different like temperatures for our. Yeah. You're fucking hot. You're in the hot.
Southwest dry heat. Like this
We're
is
in the fucking hot, and fucking Joel's fucking around trees and shit.
Swampy.
I'm in the mountains.
I don't like the. The only reason is because I associate the fucking. Oh, so Bo, would you like Colorado?
Colorado?
Yeah. You might fit well in like Denver. Well, I don't know about Denver, but like maybe fucking like Avalon or Vail or something like that. You might
Longmont.
I don't know where Longmont is.
That's where Tanner's at.
Oh, cool.
There's no mountains around there, so.
Gotcha. What the fuck was I saying right before I got into that?
You said you think that I would fit in Denver.
No, right before Denver. That.
Not Denver.
That. Who cares? We're moving on past this. We're moving
Next.
on.
I gotta go. I gotta move on indefinitely.
Cool. I don't think indefinitely. I don't. Okay, whatever. Love you, Joel. Thanks for popping on. We'll see you, man.
See you, man. Love you.
Love you
too. Isn't that? It's weird how in high school, I feel way more comfortable now telling my homies that I love them. But in high school, you would get called gay or a faggot or something like that. But
I don't care if I get called gay.
Right. But like, but now I feel super comfortable just being like, love you, man. See ya. Like,
I'm extremely comfortable.
Right.
With all my homies, all my dogs. I love my dog.
I don't know why that's changed.
I don't know.
Do you think we're just adults now?
More mature, more not scared. We're like 19, 20, 21, shit like that.
Not concerned about our sexuality.
Like, we're not really. We've already figured out our sexuality.
We're all out here railing bitches.
If someone's gonna call us gay, then like, okay, guy.
Okay, guy.
Okay, guy. Well, thank you. Suck my fat cock.
Do you think that's like them projecting? Do you think they're gay? Do you think the people who call other people gay are secretly gay.
I feel like
A
they're
little
confused.
homosexuality in them. That could
I
be
feel like
true.
they're confused. I don't want to say that they're homosexual, but I feel like they're confused, and they put other people down because they are confused.
Yeah.
Because they are scared that themselves are not the person that they think they are.
You always kind of have to be concerned about big brain shit.
Big brain.
You have to be concerned about people who's like, I want to say humor. This is a weird idea that I want to express because my humor is still very like elementary and like dog shit, gross, whatnot, like vulgar. But people who stay in the like continually like calling people gay and kicking people in the balls type of humor, like there's got to be some like room for concern about the growth of those types of people, right?
Yeah. I think I grew out of kicking people in the balls when I was in fucking 5th grade.
Yo, I used to get kicked in the balls every fucking day at recess, sometimes like twice a day at recess by my closest friends. That's just how friendship worked.
Yeah, I think nut tapping, you should have grown out of that like come middle school, like 7th grade.
Yeah, I think mine was up until like 5th grade. I
Yeah,
like
think-
literally, and I'm not exaggerating, every day at recess, I would get kicked
Yeah.
in the balls.
Yeah, I think 7th grade is like 7th or 8th grade is the max. You know what I'm saying? Once you hit high school, if you're still nut tapping people, just leave, bro. Stop. I'm not your friend anymore. I'm not your friend. I'm not doing that.
I'm trying to think if I would have any exception to that rule. I'm trying to think if I would not tap you now, but I don't think I would. I feel like I want to. I feel like I want to have that ability to, but I have no desire to nut tap you.
I have like, sure, yeah, it'd be like, it's like I don't know, like yeah, I have no desire to fucking just go up to a guy and
physically harm them.
I don't care. No.
Yeah, it's interesting.
This is gonna sound extremely bad on my part, but I have no desire to physically hurt anyone. If I want to hurt someone, I will verbally do it.
Yeah, no, I've never been. Have you ever been in a fight? I've never been in a fight, Bo. Yeah. I don't.
But I've also. This is gonna. I don't know if this sounds cocky or not, but I've never really had anybody not like me to the point of them wanting to fight me.
I guess I've been on the same boat. I always diffuse stuff with humor. Like if someone's pissed off, I'll be like, I don't know what I would say, but I would find some way to like calm it down.
I just don't like violence. I'm a very avid pacifist, so I kind of steer clear of violence.
Yeah.
I don't like fighting. So
I don't like fight. I don't even like yelling. I don't like I just need shit to be chill. Like
I don't like being mean.
No,
like obviously.
No, you do. You do. You definitely like being mean.
I'll joke around, but like genuinely being mean in an angry form, I don't like it.
I mean, but
like verbally abusing you. Yeah.
No, you also have verbally abused people who you don't like.
Oh yeah. Yes.
But it's never. It's always got like this humorous undertone, but like when it's someone you don't like, you can tell it's real.
Yeah.
Like with the fucking, what's their names? The fucking the brother and sister fuckers. What are their names? The Barnetts.
We're not gonna.
I'll censor it. The Barnetts and fucking Jonathan, like you would roast them, like the whole Bailey family, you would roast them all the time and be like fucking like down their throats type of shit. Like yeah, man, I kind of feel bad for them.
It's all in good humor.
Sometimes I didn't feel like in good humor.
It's all in good humor.
Sure.
Most times.
Yeah.
You like hurting their feelings too, so.
My closest friends, yes. In high school, I did. In high school, like my main friend group, there's one in particular that I would just absolutely degrade with like my jokes, but I found out that like they weren't hitting as jokes to them. And once I found that out, I was like, I don't give a shit. It's still funny to me. So I would continue to like fuck them up verbally and like emotionally, like really harm them and their psyche.
He said, They're like, I don't like the way you talk. It's cool.
Shut up,
I'm
pussy.
still gonna do it. I'm
Yeah.
still gonna do it. But
Yeah. I was a piece
Nah.
of shit in high school.
I don't know. I verbally abused my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you?
Solid.
Yeah, I verbally abuse you.
You've been like
I've been kind of lax lately.
not to pull back the veil on how we actually are on like off camera, but Bo's been nothing but sweet and uplifting to me. Like
I'm kind of soft
over
now.
time. You are kind of a soft boy, and you're very motivating and like positive.
Yeah. I'm kind of lowered myself. I used to verbally abuse you. I used to roast you all the time, but
Do you think
now
that's
I'm kind of just.
Do you
now I'm
think that's a
kinda
byproduct of being a fucking adult and understanding how depressing and hard life is? And
I'm
so we
growing
just
up.
need, yeah, we're grown up.
Yeah. If I want to verbally abuse you, I'll verbally abuse you at a different time. But right now, it's time to grind.
Yeah,
It's time to be happy and shit. You
you're
know
right.
what I'm saying?
Amazing.
Plus, I gotta, yeah. Fuck. I got college in fucking 2 months.
You're gonna kill it, dude.
I'm gonna die, bro. I'm gonna
Nah, you're gonna be
die.
fine. You're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Nah.
I still have fucking homework to fucking do, and I work today and tomorrow.
Oh, CNA classes. I
Yeah,
forgot
CNA
about that.
classes. They won't take that long. I do that homework in like a day, so
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Easy work. Easy work. Especially since I've been doing it for like 4 or 5 months. So
I finally get my first break next week of this quarter. Like we rarely have breaks at the school, but not only is not only is it a 1 day Thanksgiving break, we're getting Friday off too. It's fucking insane.
let's get it. Yes, sir. Wait, when do you come to Kansas again?
20th through the 2nd, I think. December 20th through the January 2nd.
Damn, you're gonna be here for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, about 2 weeks. Actually, I'll probably only be in your area from like I don't know, the 24th to the 2nd. Kind of like Christmassy through till I have to leave.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I might move before Christmas or I might move after Christmas. I don't really know yet.
That cool.
One of those two.
Cool.
Which I mean, yeah. I know I finished my CNA class on the 16th. And then it's free reign from there. I can either move after or before.
Gotcha.
Christmas. So yeah, sure. That's how we're going.
I'm excited to like drive out to your place because I actually have 2 mics and we can each have like a mic and maybe hop on Zoom with fucking Joel. Like
good old Joyard.
Yeah, try and make a weird little like podcast setup, set up the laptop like across the room. We're at a table, like facing each other.
Hey, yeah, Mr. Joliet. That's what I'm calling
son.
him. That's what I'm calling him from now on.
Good.
Joliet.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Like Juliet. Joliet.
G.I. Joel, Joliet, Joliet. What else could we call him? I don't know why I like blacked out for a second.
I don't know anything we can call him. I know Joliet. That's what I'm calling him.
Joliet.
Yeah.
All my old nicknames have disappeared.
All right. So tomorrow night.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I'm gonna call you.
Oh shit, son. This won't go up for a week, right? So we can talk about that. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
So Bo's trying to take this bitch on a date.
Facts.
I use bitch loosely. She's probably a sweetheart and a very nice human being.
She's a very sweet person.
But Joel's trying to take this bitch on a date.
My name is Bo, not Joel, buddy.
Joel, but I'm sorry, man. This fucking Red Bull, I'm coming down.
Coming down.
Anyway, I'm
right,
so fucking high right now, dude.
All right, yes. So I'm trying to take this sweetheart out on a date. You feel me? She's a very sweet woman.
Why don't you tell the story?
She's a very sweet woman. Feelings are developing for everyone that was rooting on me to get a relationship. Gang shit. But yeah, and then I'm trying to play a little 2-on-2 with Seth. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. No, that's not the right terminology.
Definitely not. It sounds like we're about to have a foursome. Clear that up. We're not having a foursome.
Yeah, we're not having a foursome. I'm trying to get his girlfriend to sneakily tell me what girls like, and it's gonna be mutually beneficial for both of us. You know what I'm saying? Because I get the inside scoop, and he, in turn, because I'm his friend, gets the inside scoop.
Right. So, Bo, you basically want to call me when I'm with my girlfriend tomorrow night,
Yes.
and be like, Seth, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, I have a date with this bitch. Like, I want to like take her out somewhere next weekend. I don't know what to do. And I'll be
Yeah.
like, oh shit, Bo, I'm like right next to my girlfriend right now. Why
Facts.
don't I give her the phone and she tells you what girls like and what they want to do? Because we're
Facts.
two stupid boys and we don't know what girls want to go out and do. I actually feel like I do have a lot of good date plans, but like maybe this will.
Oh, I definitely have a really good date plan. I just want more information on women because I have no fucking clue.
You know where this came about, audience? And maybe Bo, if you don't remember, this came about from the argument that gay guys know what to get each other better because they're dudes, and dudes know what dudes want. So therefore,
Facts.
I asked some like female friends what would blow a girl away if she got it for her birthday or um Christmas from another girl, not from a boyfriend, but from another girl. What could a girl get her that would blow her away? And
Facts.
I generated a lot of ideas from that, and I pitched that to Bo, and he was like, "Oh shit, that makes sense." Wait, what? I need to go do a date soon, and then we figured this out. Look at us,
Fuck yeah.
con men.
Yo, if you guys have any date ideas, you know what I'm saying? Hit the DMs. Let people know. You feel me? Because I have no clue what girls like. So
Please comment. Please leave comments in the description or
leave that comment.
DM us
Let me know.
and let Bo know how he should treat his girlfriend. Special lady friend he's seeing right now. Special lady friend he's seeing right now. Let's not commit to anything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say girlfriend, but
Yeah.
there's feelings. There's feelings there.
There's
Okay,
feelings.
guys.
He's developing. He's developing. He's becoming a human.
I haven't asked yet.
For the date? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
It's tomorrow night.
no, it's not.
The date isn't, but like oh, well, yeah, I guess you wouldn't ask tomorrow night necessarily.
I
Right.
asked tonight. I asked her tonight.
How? Wait, you asked her what? What are you asking her?
I asked her on a date tonight.
Oh.
Okay, so I was over there last night.
Go ahead.
I was like, hey, I'm trying to take you on a date, you feel me?
Uh-huh.
And then we planned out something. We looked at both of our schedules and we found a day that we were both free, and I'm gonna take her on a date.
Tonight.
And no, not tonight. I asked her tonight. Well, like I asked her last night.
Okay, there we go. Because I asked her past tense tonight, something that's in the future was really fucking up my brain there for a second.
No, I asked her last night.
Okay.
And then and then I'm not telling her what it is, because quite honestly,
you don't know what the fuck
I don't know what it is.
Is it all going to be a surprise for her? Do you know? I guess we can work that out tomorrow night.
I think it's gonna be a surprise for both of us. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Being a guy is hard. Trying to plan shit and have fun with ladies that we don't know, like we don't interact with women on a normal basis, like on a normal friendship basis. We don't know what they want or do to have fun and enjoy life.
It's facts.
Yeah. We're just chilling with our homies, and our homies just want to like play video games and bool and fuck shit up and like play basketball.
It's just me and my dogs, bro. It's just been me and my dogs, and now I got fucking
a proper woman in your life.
I got a fucking girl.
Do fun shit, like make it feel like what's beautiful about Such and I is that we just feel like we've been best friends for life, and now we can also fuck, which is insane. So like make it feel like a friendship. Make it feel like a friendship first. So do
I've been
some.
her friend for like 2 years. Okay.
Oh, bet. I don't know who this is yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't even told you anything about her.
No, I don't know her name.
I'll give you the inside scoop. I'll give you
Cool.
the inside scoop later.
Cool.
Yes, sir. I'm not gonna do it on here, but you know what I'm saying. Yes, sir. I'll give you the inside scoop. But but for the audience, she is a very sweet-hearted woman. She is very nice, and yeah, it's a very comfortable situation. So
good. Tell you what.
Trump's efforts to subvert the election are unprecedented.
No shit. Yeah, we've known this.
I don't know. Apple News just sent me a notification.
Oh, Apple News kind of goes hard, but I never read it. I try to
read mine
do.
all the time.
Oh, do you really? I probably
Yes.
should. I used to listen to politics. Got me so depressed this year, so I stopped listening. But I used to do NPR. Fuck, let me pull it up on my phone or on my Apple Podcasts on my. Should I just share my screen and show off all the shit that I listen to?
Might as fucking well, guy.
Let's go share screen. Podcast. Fuck it.
So your girl likes the podcast, bro?
Yeah. Or
That's
at
good.
least she says so. So oh, this is kind of weird to navigate.
Shout out Seth's girlfriend.
Shout out, she's the best. Shows. Where's the NPR? Right here.
That's us, bro.
The NPR. Yo, that's us right there. Isn't it so cool to see this dumb shit in this like crowd of all these actual like great famous podcasts? We'll be there someday.
The fucking plate with ketchup on it.
Yeah, no title, no branding, no good branding. The NPR Politics podcast, it's short. It's like 15 minutes. I used to listen to it in the shower. This is the wrap up, so it's a little longer. Every Friday, it's like half an hour. But in the morning when I shower, I used to listen to like a politics podcast every morning just to like kind of get caught up on shit. And then on the weekends, or sometimes I used to double up and do this up first, which is like an super early morning. Also politics podcast through NPR. And they also run on the weekend, or let's see, do they do it on Sundays too? They do it on Saturdays. So I used to double up with those two. I also used to listen to Robin Hood Snacks, which is just this short little like business. Get caught up on like what good businesses are doing and like stock trading and shit like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's all right. Those are probably the most educational ones. The rest are kind of just entertaining. Tiny Desk. What's up?
Kind of gas.
It is kind of gas. Tiny Desk. Everyone knows Tiny Desk. If you don't know Tiny Desk, go look them up on YouTube. Just a bunch of like Rex Orange County was on it the other day. Just doing like super acoustic unplugged sets. Do you know what?
Dude, Harry Styles was on that, John.
Yeah, it was. You know Tiny Desk, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. They have the audio version just on podcast, and it's kind of cool to get new music every morning. Something I recently started doing was oh shit, I don't even have it on here. Netflix has a joke a day podcast. Yeah, Netflix is a daily joke where they just pull a joke from their stand-up specials every day and just throw that on a podcast feed so you can wake up every morning with like a 3-minute joke. Pretty fucking good. They got some Chappelle stuff in here, some Bill Burr, some fucking Tom Segura's was really good. Let's see when Tom was on here. Hannibal Buress. Oh shit, son. Yeah, Tom Segura's joke about 69 was pretty fucking good. Everyone's on here is solid. Donnell Rawlings, beautiful man. He was on the fucking I don't know how much you give a shit about stand-up comedians or the stand-up LA podcasting scene, but I don't listen to Rogan often anymore, but Rogan had Donnell Rawlings and Dave Chappelle on the other day, and it was, I don't know if you give a shit about Dave Chappelle, but he's like the
Dave
modern.
Chappelle's good. I love
Oh,
Dave
he's
Chappelle.
so fucking good. And to hear him on like a podcast with Rogan, he was only on for like the last hour, and he said he'd be back after the inauguration to do his first like actual full episode with Joe. I can't wait for that. Those two fucking minds just talking for like 4 hours.
Dave Chappelle is so fucking funny, bro.
I love him. I love him. And I love that he isn't scared by like the wokeism of modern media. Like he doesn't censor
Right.
himself. He's just super real. And that's kind of a battle I'm constantly fighting because like I believe in all of the like modern liberal. I guess I believe in the modern liberal agenda and all the rights and stuff. But I get really fucking caught up in like I feel like it's stupid to censor myself and try to be sensitive to every group and every word that every group wants to be like called and shit like that. Like I kind of got to call out that a lot of that is bullshit. And to expect it so aggressively when it comes out of like left field, this new shit just that we're supposed to adapt to. Like I can't fucking deal with that. I'm gonna
Right.
say the shit. I said faggot earlier. I haven't said faggot in like 10 years, but not as an insult, just
Yeah.
as a just as like a sign of the times from 10 years ago when like people used to call each other those words. But even now I'm afraid of just using that word as like a reference to something
It's just due
because
to
people are
everything
so sensitive. Go ahead, Bo.
right now. Right now, it's a whole bunch of quote unquote cancel culture,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like people. If you say one wrong thing, people are going to try to cancel you for something that, quite honestly, not too long ago would have just flown by as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas right now, people will take it to offense in whatever way they can. People will just look for things to take offense to so they can make you look bad.
Right. I would
Bad
speak.
and sad, but
It's pretty sad, and there's an amount like it's all like minus the whole cancel culture. Even that to an extent, it's all with like goodwill and good intent for
yeah.
like the progression of society. I see it. I understand it. It's beautiful, but people take it a fucking step too far.
Yeah. I understand if it's like genuine, like very offensive slurs or something like that. I completely understand. Like I understand all of that. But if it's like I don't know, like minimal shit, like very minimal
Yeah.
differences, and I just don't understand why people take it to so certain of an extent. It's so bad.
Right. So that's something I'm constantly like worrying about and like fighting with this is that I never want to make you guys feel like you have to censor yourselves for this show to like fit in with society. I want you guys to
I
speak your
definitely
mind.
I don't censor myself ever.
Good. Um, but
I am purely myself.
good. Speaking of which, back on the podcasts,
Juggalo jeans.
yeah, another fucking uh, um, podcast I would suggest is Dr. Drew After Dark through YMH Studios. Dr. Drew, actual doctor, like practicing doctor. He has a fucking hilarious podcast. He usually is joined by Christina P. And they talk about a lot of like the cancel culture stuff and about like um they have this whole like rational revolution like this whole it's kind of a bit, it's kind of a meme, but they stand by it though, like cancel culture and like approach everything rationally and like
Right. Dude, I'm gonna call myself Dr. Bo from now on once I get my fucking doctorate.
that's what I want to do. Dude,
I
Dr.
want
Bo
no
Henniger.
no, just Dr. Bo. I don't want to use my last name. Just Dr.
Oh,
Bo.
like Drew does.
Yeah, Dr. Bo.
I kind of have the whole like three name thing, Seth Aaron Shoemaker. If I get a doctorates of music, I could be Dr. Seth Aaron Shoemaker. What a fucking mouthful.
Dr. Bo Brian Henninger. Yeah, no, that doesn't go together.
No, it sounds good. I like it.
Dr. Bo. Dr. Bo.
Dr. Bo.
That's what I want to call him. That's what I want them to call me. All my residents, whenever I'm giving them physical therapy, I want them to call me Dr. Bo.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you,
can
Doc.
probably swing that.
Thank you, Dr. Bo.
Do you like Doc Bo? Doc Bo sounds dumb.
That sounds not. Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
It feels like a power thing. It feels like almost sexual, where it's like, yeah, you just call me doctor because I'm your doctor, bitch. That's what a white man's like search for like power. Like, I don't need to be a doctor of music, but I want to be a doctor of music just so people can be like,
No, that's the
yeah,
thing, bro.
doctor.
I don't need a doctorate to get to get like okay, so like I need like 7 years, but I'm like, listen, if I go for one more year,
Exactly.
I can be a doctor, and that title alone holds so much power.
It does. I might go for it. I know my college doesn't currently have a doctorates program, but they recently, within the last like year or two, they recently unveiled a master's, right? So I think there's a possibility that they're on their way to a doctorates program.
So, are you going for your master's?
I think so. That's the one that I'm kind of washy on. It feels a
So
little weird getting a master's and not going for doctorates.
you'll finish if you go for your master's, or if you go for your doctorate. I'll have my master's by the time you get your doctorate,
Shit, son. Cool.
and I'll have my bachelor's by the time you get your master's.
I signed up for some electives here.
But I think I'm also going to be doing more credit hours than you are, maybe.
You might be. If you do more than like a regular full time, that's possible.
I think I'm going to do like my first year at least. I'm going to average. I think I'm going to get 34 for the year.
Oh, in a year.
I'm going to try to do. Yeah, I'm going to try to do 17 a semester.
That's on top of a job. I mean,
I'm not going to I'm going to work shorter hours. I'm going to work
good.
like 6. I'm going to work like 4 to 6 hours. My mom told me to not try to go too much. So I'm going to work shorter hours instead of the 8 to 12 that I've usually been working.
Yeah, good call, Mama Henniger. I've like every podcast, I feel like I've said this to you. I really don't want you burning out, man, because it can be fucking tough. Sometimes it can be easy, but like that's like a rarity.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
I have 2 more years of being a CNA.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I get my associate's degree, then after I get my exercise science associate's degree, then I can get my PTA, which is the assistant for physical therapist.
I see.
So I can be a PTA until I get my doctorate, obviously, which is significantly more doable. I want to say it's got significantly more livable job for my luxurious lifestyle that I live.
Have you looked in? Does Wichita have any like fashion design, like elective classes? Not programs, but no classes. Damn, that sucks. Maybe even like a interior design. I know that's like off.
They might have like home ec where I can learn how to fucking sew.
And cook.
I want to learn how to.
Oh, okay.
I want to learn how to sew. I do want to learn how to sew.
I would try and find those weird electives that count towards your fucking program or whatever, and like take those weird off the wall ones.
I don't think anyone that listens even knows this. If you guys didn't know, I am going for exercise science and becoming a physical therapist, but I'm also very interested in fashion design, which is something I've been very passionate about and talked about since high school. So
yeah,
if I can do anything with it, then I plan on doing it.
Yeah. We were looking at colleges out here even for you, like momentarily.
Yeah.
I got go ahead.
Then I got accepted to Wichita, and I'm very happy with my decision. I'm very happy with it.
I think Wichita's going to be cool. I've never even been out there, and I think that even like that step away from like a normal home life is going to be exciting for you. I think you're going to enjoy it.
For sure. Like I've moved and stuff like that, but I've always had someone else in the with me. But this is going to be
you're going to be on your own.
And it's going to be my first time quote unquote alone, but
it's different. It's interesting.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be a very big stepping stone, so to say.
Yeah, you learn to manage yourself a bit better in a way you never thought possible. I think it is probably good and beneficial for like growth is to live on your own for a while and learn how to like just manage your time and like know what to work on when and when to like you even need to do like apartment upkeep and maintenance, let alone your like regular grind and like and then like time management of time for yourself. Working that in is like a whole nother challenge you wouldn't normally think of because you're so inclined to me at least, I'm so inclined to get up and work till the fucking night is like has come. Like but I'm getting better and relaxing and doing shit for myself and spending time.
Yeah, like, you definitely need to. I've said this to you like at least 3 times this week, telling you to fucking calm it down a little bit.
Right.
And I feel like you having a girlfriend has helped a lot with that too.
I think so. I was having an interesting talk with my drummer about the concept of breaks. And and I've been doing this recently, and I think there's some truth to it. A break doesn't necessarily mean doing nothing. You can still be very productive on your breaks. It just needs to be a switch up from like so far gone different from what you were doing. So like
you can be doing like actual, for like your sake, you can either be, you know, one step doing actual genuine drumming or guitar, vocals, etc. And then the next step you could change a different subject, still doing work, but also like maybe looking at lyrics, writing lyrics, or, you know, engineering, stuff like that.
Yeah, even that might be a little too similar. What I've been doing is like, since I'm so always behind my work desk and workstation and like staring at a screen, I've been reading this. Let me get it real quick. I've been spending time just reading this book by Jonathan Haidt. I'll like go downstairs to like the outdoor lobby and just read a fucking book for a little bit. Even that is a break. Like, and it's probably flipped around on the camera. The Righteous Mind, Why Good People Are Divided by Politics and Religion by Jonathan Haidt. It's a very interesting read. Would highly suggest. My drummer gave me this book to read, and I'm like, it's also very funny. This motherfucker is funny. So he makes this huge concept like really hilarious. Like they get into like the moral dilemma of like fucking a raw chicken or like incest and stuff like that, and not necessarily trying to justify those things for like the sake of like, yeah, because I want a fucking chicken, but like they put people in these very interesting moral dilemmas, and they do a lot of like research on it, and they find that it's an initial like moral reaction to like, well, that's fucked up, he shouldn't be doing that, but and none of the justifications tend to ever be good enough to like justify why they think it's fucked up, because most of the time it's like, well, because I don't think he should, but like the guy really isn't hurting anything if he fucks the chicken then cooks it and eats it, because like that's just a him thing, right? Because like no one else has seen it, no one else has to witness it. He's using the chicken for good. He's not just discarding the chicken. He's cooking it, he's making use for it, he's eating it. But I don't know, there's a lot of like really funny and interesting like conversations and that. Oh shit, I forgot to show you guys the Necker cube. I'll have to show you that next week because I got to wrap this up here soon. Maybe we can do that real quick and then we'll wrap it up. Have you heard of the Necker cube, Bo?
I haven't, bro. I don't even know what that is.
So let's look into it. Oh, I have something else pulled up here. I just wanted to fuck it. I'm taking 3 electives next quarter. One's a beat making class, one is like programming synthesizers, and then another one is, by the way, 2 of these classes I didn't intend on taking. The other one is making money in new music markets, and I didn't intend on taking that one, but I'm kind of excited for it because gets me in my business mind a little more.
Right.
Let's check out the Necker cube.
So you're about to finish your associate's degree, aren't you?
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right. Let's go to a video real quick, but just on initial glance, this is just some bullshit cube, right?
Right.
Cool. So let's go to a video of it real quick. What it is really is it's two cubes that you can only see one at a time visually, depending upon your perception of the cube. So check out the triangle. This triangle's on the outside of the cube right now, right?
Yeah.
So let's keep rocking with it. So right, it's on the outside. That's the cube shape that we're used to like seeing. Most people initially see it. However, if you try to see the triangle as inside the cube, you get a totally different shape, and the angles seem so fucked up that it's like interesting to see. You see how now it's like instead of facing over here, it's facing more up.
Yeah.
It's like the whole cube is like shifted, right? Those are the same cube that we're looking at right now at the end.
What? Dude, what the fuck?
So let's go to the actual just image. Oh, wrong thing. Let's back up. Let's go to this image and try to hone in on this little place and try to make this triangle be on the inside and shift your perception on how this cube looks. It takes a lot of concentration. So listeners, this might be silent. This is a good video podcast part, but try to.
I did it.
Isn't it fucking weird how it just shifts real quick? I'm going to try and do it real quick.
Oh, it's back.
I'm having trouble right now. Oh, I did it real quick. I did it. Isn't that insane? Those are two different shapes. You see how they just like, once your mind loses it, it just shifts entirely?
Oh, I did it again. What the? Dude, that's wild.
Yeah, yeah. And it's just, he brought this up in a conversation about how perception changes the way we look at stuff, which is kind of like a basic thought and argument and process and whatnot. But it's just, that was just something I found really interesting. It's fucked up.
Okay, so you know how when you stare at something for a long time and your eyes go blurry?
Yeah, yeah.
Every time my eyes went blurry, it changed.
Funny. I wonder
Every
if that's
time.
the trick. I'll have to try and make my eyes blurry consciously next time.
That shit was gas.
That was gas.
And then when I blinked out of it, it went back.
It went back. It's like usually at that one place, and it's hard to like mentally put yourself in a mind state to look at it from a different perspective.
Facts. Dude, that's wild.
And I wonder if that's more commentary on like, he didn't get into this in the book, but like, you see how hard it is to change your perspective on something. You're so rooted into what is the reality. But if you tried to concentrate on something and recognize that there's a different way of looking at it, and then consciously and mentally think about it like fucking hard and try and change your perspective of it, it is possible. Now you might not stick with it because you see it for a second, but then it switches back. But you do see that it is possible to have a different viewpoint of not just that cube, but life in general.
Yeah. That's deep.
That's fucking deep.
You made that deep as fuck. That is nice.
It's fucking deep. Well, ending on that note, I got to wrap this up. I got to get over to a studio real quick.
That's crazy. All right.
Interesting conversation. I love you, Bo. Hopefully our viewers love this and love our conversations. Reach out, give Bo some fucking dating advice. Rate, comment, subscribe, whatever the fuck. Black Metal Productions on YouTube. And then the Ketchup podcast on all your favorite streaming services. Link in the description if you're watching on YouTube. I don't know what else. DM us, reach out, hang out with us. I don't know, vibe.
let us know what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Be nice. I think we're nice. We're cool.
if you have ideas for the show, we might consider it. We might also be like, that was a piece of shit idea and we'll never use that. But, reach out.
Thanks for the idea, though.
Yeah. Much appreciation.
sure.
All right.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna wrap this up. Love you, son. We'll fucking talk to you later.
Love you too, Dad.
See you. See ya.